Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cooking Homemade with Jill. I am Jill, and whoa, it's excitement here in the kitchen today. I am making something I've never made before, but then I've done that before, haven't I? This is what we're making today is tiramisu. That was requested by a friend of mine, the apron lady. And so I'm making, I think, the lazy man's tiramisu. I'm not making those lady fingers, pipe it out, and I don't have time for that. I got stuff to do. So this is made with a sponge cake, which is what I'm working on here behind me. And we will see how this goes. I'm also making the non-alcoholic version because I don't like it. I don't have amaretto or Kahlua, and I am not buying it. And I have friends that don't like alcohol either, and this is for them. So we're just omitting that, and I'll talk more about that when I get to that part in the recipe. So look what I've been doing. I've got, this is some stiffly beaten egg whites with a little sugar and some cream of tartar. And in my mixer, if you can see, I have, these are the egg yolks. And I think they're ready. Now, they said to beat them until they come off the beater in a ribbon. So if you look, can you see them coming? Can you see that they're like in a ribbon? That's important. If you ever make macarons, that's important too. So that whole ribbon effect is a really good idea. So now there will be a lot of referring to the recipe, so bear with me. So, okay, so now, maybe I don't undo this yet. What is left to add is, this is some water with vanilla in it. You don't have to mix the water with the vanilla, I was just saving time. And let's beat this up. Just to get that combined in there. Okay, and this is some baking powder that goes in next, and some flour. I always get these flour bomb effects. So I'm going to just get that in there. Miraculously, I've remembered to get my spatula today, so I gotta scrape this down. It's all over the sides. Excuse my back. I think you spend more time looking at my back side than the front of me, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Probably not good. All right, let's... Alrighty, now we're going to continue mixing here for a minute whilst I read. Beat just to combine. I think we're just combined. Alright. Now, get this cleaned off a bit. And I don't think I need my mixer part anymore. So that goes there. So you can see some of this. Some of what I'm doing, because this is where the magic happens. Nowhere else in the world. All right. So, okay. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of the egg whites, and I'm just going to kind of stir them to get them incorporated. Right? You see that? Maybe a little bit. And then we'll add a little more. Oops, make sure it goes in the bowl. This isn't bad, but you know, rhymes. And I'm going to start folding some of this stuff. being a little gentler on my egg whites. Someday when I have a lot of time and a lot of patience, I will make macarons because, oh my gosh, they're kind of fun. They're very technical, I think, to make. Although if you listen to some people, you know, they just whistle them up. Me, not so much, because I'm a worrier. How is this going to come out? So in goes the rest of the egg whites. Yeah, because it's a lot of work making macarons, and you hate to go through all that work and then have the guys not do what they're supposed to. Very discouraging. So gentle folding. I am sorry, I am left-handed, so this is not easy to see, I don't imagine. It's important to get down to the bottom, very bottom of the bowl. All right. So we're going to put this in my pan. Now I want you to notice my Martha Stewart hacked baking pan. Oops. Baking pan. This is an 8-inch. I measured it. I bought it special. Right? So this would come out right. And I have lined it with parchment paper sling. And I've got my sides clamped down. Isn't that clever? That's Martha Stewart. And I'm not necessarily a Martha Stewart fan, but once in a while. Because I knew darn well if I poured this batter in here, everything, all the ends would fall in with it. So, thwarting that. So anyway, and again, excuse my left-handedness, but we're going to just put this all in here. Now, I'm one of those people, I like to get every last bit out of my pans, out of my bowls. See, that's not going to happen this time, but okay. All right. Good enough. And I'm going to get those pushed into the corners. I think I'm taking the clips off. I'll probably regret this. But anyway, it's going to go into the oven and bake at 350 for about 22 to 26 minutes. And I'll be back after that because there's like multiple parts to this. We'll see in a bit. Hey everyone, I am back, and just to bring you up to date, the sponge cake has cooked. And it's cooled. It's here. I have cut it in half, horizontally. And we're ready for next steps. Now what happens is, so this is my soak. This is some water and a little sugar and espresso powder. And because I'm not using alcohol, I added a little more water. And we're going to start assembling this, but I need to make the filling, which is right here. And so in my bowl, I have some heavy cream. Oh, you can't see my bowl. Here's my bowl. And into that, I'm going to put some vanilla and some confectioner's sugar, which the confectioner's sugar, by the way, has just like a little bit of instant clear gel. You don't have to use this, but if you have it, use it. Whoa! It's an adventure in my kitchen. You never know what's going to happen. Things are either going to go sideways or they're going to fall on you and hurt you. Disaster averted. And I have some mascarpone. Is it mascarpone or mascarpone or mascarpone? Oh God, cheese. Oops, shut it off totally. All right, so I'm gonna just put this in here and get this going a little bit. And then we're gonna add the mascarpone. And what the clear gel is going to do is kind of firm this up a little more. You know, you can add it to pies and stuff too if you, you know, want to make it a little less soupy. You know, you can just add a little clear gel and hey presto. Whoa, my God, the whole world is conspiring here. I must be tired. I had to work today. It doesn't take much anymore to poop me out. So I'm going to just whiz this around until it's combined. I don't have any lumps. I seem to have lumps. Didn't say anything about lumps in the directions. Oh, just said to keep doing this until the mixture is smooth. Well, okay then. I guess we'll be here a minute. Oh, I've got to do this until we get soft to medium peak. Oh, yeah, had I known, I would have done this in my stand mixer. You wanna hang around and listen to my mixer go? You know what? We'll be back in a minute after this is at the soft peak stage. Oh gee, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. So it's all here, you know, all whipped up. Ta-da. And so here I've moved everything over a bit, and we're gonna start assembling this thing. So it's going back into the pan that it baked in, but we've got to do a few things first. So again, this is my soak. It's just water with some melted sugar in it. It was hot water and espresso powder. So I'm going to brush, it says a quarter of this liquid. Oh, because all four sides get a bath with this business here. So we're just going to let that soak. I don't know why you don't end up with mush. But anyway, we're going to assume that's a quarter of a thing. Now, please, dear Lord, let me get this into the pan without a disaster, because I got to put this in here, flip it over. Woo! Hey, how about that? And repeat the process. Oh, this is fun. Sort of. I hope you can see this. I wouldn't want you to miss anything. Oh, God. Oh, heavens. Now, I'm going to put, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? I think I'll do the bottom. Decisions. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do this side. And let this think about things right here. I don't know, I don't handle caffeine well. Is there caffeine in espresso powder, or is it just, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Never worked with espresso powder before. You know, frankly, I haven't worked with a lot of things before. So what I think I do next, oh dear, I'm going to need some utensils here. Get ye a handy offset spreader and a bigger spoon. Oh gosh, oh dear. I'm going to put half of this in here because that's what it said to do. And spread it around with my handy dandy offset. And I need some cocoa powder, which is in my pantry cupboard because I forgot it. Oh boy, maybe we'll put just a little more. All right, so I'm gonna have to put you on hold a sec while I go get my cocoa powder. It's important, hold on. Okie dokie then. So I've got a little cocoa powder in here. I wonder how they do this and make it all look seamless. Because that's not me. I have seams in everything I do. There are seams. All right, so that's one layer. So now I'm gonna magically flip this layer. Oh my, heavens to Betsy. On top, and then proceed with the last bit of the soak. This is going to work out just fine. Ta-da! And the last bit of the, geez, you think this is all going to fit on here? We'll make it fit. We will make it fit. Gotta tell you, that's pretty good. Oh boy. And here's the sad thing. Well, more on that later. Yummy yum. No woofing. My guard dog Poodle is over here not liking that that there are actually other people in the world. Oops, okay. All right, I'm not going to play with that anymore because I'm going to have a disaster if I do. Okay, so then one last sprinkle with some cocoa powder. Ralphie, be a good boy. And there you have it, folks. Tiramisu. Now, sadly, I can't just cut into this. This has to chill for like a couple of hours or overnight. So if I can think of it, you might get yet another piece to this where we try the mascarpone. I mean the tiramisu tomorrow. Tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow. You're going to have to wait for this. Sorry about that. And you know, it's game night tomorrow. So my friends are coming to here for game night, and we're going to have tiramisu. And one of the friend that requested this, she's one of the, she and her husband will be coming for game night, and we're going to cut into this. So maybe they'll let me film them, all of us having some tiramisu. So again, I appreciate your hanging in with me and watching my channel. Please like and follow and tell your friends. And I'll be putting some affiliate links in here. Oh, the recipe. I'm going to cheat wicked because it's a long recipe. This recipe is the King Arthur flour recipe. So if you're interested in making it, just go to kingarthurflour.com or kingarthur.com. I forget which it is. And just type in tiramisu. And the recipe will pop up in your face. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope this is good. We'll maybe see you tomorrow. If not, thank you all for watching. Take care. All right, friends, it's many hours later since I made the tiramisu, and I have to try some. I mean, it just looks too delicious. It's been in the refrigerator, chilling, and I'm gonna go for it here and have just a little taste of it, and see what, assuming I can get it out of here. See what it is. Yeah, of course, I missed the whole bottom layer. Whoa. Maybe a jackhammer would have worked better. All right. Doesn't look pretty because I, mangled it getting it out. But here it is. Oh boy. It's very tasty. And you know, and it doesn't have any alcohol in it. It doesn't have that, you know, whether you're using cognac or rum or amaretto or any of those, you know, kind of spirits. And it's still good. It tastes kind of coffee. You can taste the espresso in it. So I don't know. Maybe you would like it with alcohol in it. This is delicious. Really, it's very the sponge cake is very moist and tender, and the filling is yummy. So maybe give it a try. As I said, this recipe is available on the King Arthur Flour website. Go give it a try. I thank you for watching me today, and I will be back next time. We'll see you then.